All right, that one's probably a little bit impossible to read in that couple of seconds that I gave you to read, that it's sell them what they want to be sold. When we're seeing customers, we all have our own favorite products, our own favorite, maybe way to install something, our favorite services, the things that we feel are the highest value. It doesn't matter what we as a salesperson want. There is no point in me pushing what I want to push onto a person, because I don't know what they want. You might go out to a customer and you might have a fantastic special, like a 6.6 kilowatt system, with really cheap panels and a really cheap inverter, and it might be $3,000, and you might be able to pay it off, $2 a month for 47 years. It might be the greatest offer in the world to the person, but if it's not important to that person, you're not going to make that sale to them. You got to sell them what they want. How do you find out what they want? Well, you got to ask questions about what's important to them. You can get, if you're in someone's house, or office or whatever else, you can get a bit of an idea about the type of person that they are. If you turn up and they, got all the lights off, they're driving an 82 Camry brown, of course, they, you see they're either quite tight with their money, or they're just quite tight in spending their money. They're not going to want, a $12,000 German-made, system that, that can, give them a back massage when they're feeling down and pour them a glass of wine. They're not going to want that. They're going to want the cheapest system that they can get. You concentrate on that, You go out there and they've got this massive, big mansion and flashy cars and sort of whatever else. They're obviously doing quite well financially. Now that doesn't mean they won't want the cheapest of the cheapest of the cheapest, but chances are they're probably looking at it, probably want something of a little bit better quality, something of maybe even a premium quality, maybe in some, with a big battery, and, they might have the budget for it. Now you can't assume these things. That's why you got to ask questions. You got to ask questions, You ask questions about, their preferences. Do they have any brands that they particularly like? Is there any products that they've researched that they really want to, see installed on their house? Now, this is an important thing. I don't know how many times I've heard this. You'll go out to someone's house and they will say, "Oh yeah, I've researched those, ching-ling ding, panels. I understand that they are the most efficient on the market. They are the best quality, and that's all I want. That's what I want." Now, this goes back to another video I did about don't arguing, but the reality is you got to sell the customer what they want. If they have done their research and they've decided that some panel that is just garbage is the finest panel on the market, just sell it to them. Just sell it to them. Backing up to that don't argue video, you're not there to educate them. No, you don't realize, you've got the worst panel on the market. You're not making that sale. If that's what they want, it's their house, it's their money, sell them the product. Now, unless there's a product that's particularly dangerous and is going to catch on fire in 3 minutes and probably burn someone alive, if that's what they want, that's what you sell them. Okay, and sometimes it will happen, sometimes it will get these people who come out and they'll just say, "Nah, I'm looking for this, I'm looking for that, that's what I want, I've done my research, I know what I'm talking about." Fine, no problems at all, sell it to them. But ask questions about, what they're looking for. Are you looking for a premium system? Are you looking for the latest technology? Are you looking for these features? Or are you looking for these features? Or are you looking just to save electricity and get the cheapest cost? Because in our experience, people generally say they want the best of the best of the best, but generally speaking, they want more of a middle of the road system. They want something that's a little bit probably more affordable sort of thing. Or do you have any particular brands you like? Do you have any particular batteries you're looking for? Inverters, whatever else. Now, most of the market, they don't know anything about solar power. They really don't, Most of the brands aren't familiar to them. They might have heard of a couple of brands, but most of the brands aren't familiar to them. They just want to trust a salesperson. You've got to build that rapport with them, build that trust with them, and then they'll take your, sort of word for it, sort of thing. So, the reality is that we've got to ask the questions, we've got to find out exactly what they're looking for, and we've got to sell them what they want. It doesn't matter what they want. If they have decided that this is what they're looking for, they want a particular brand, they want a particular panel, they want it in a particular spot, they want whatever, unless it's dangerous or, you know, if it's unsafe to do, sell them exactly what they're looking for. You know, going back to that don't argue video, you're not there to educate them. You might think you are, you might feel you have a moral obligation to put these people on the straight and narrow, but you're not there to convert them to whoever, you know. Sell them exactly what they're looking for. You might think, let's say, Fronius and, I don't know, LG panels, not that they're around anymore, but LG panels are a bit overpriced for what they are. No. I know you're saying you want that. I know you're saying, okay, you want the microinverter system with the, you know, the this and the that. It's a bit expensive. I wouldn't do that if I was you. Why don't we give you this package? If you make the customer feel stupid because you're telling them as the industry expert what they've looked into and what they want is wrong. All they're going to do is argue with you. No. Microinverters with this panel and blah blah blah. You know, whatever else. You know, because different people have different values. They might have done research. They might have totally mucked it up, but in their mind, they're right. They're right. It's their money. Sell it to them. So sell them what they want. Stop pushing what you want. If they ask, give them a recommendation. If they already know what they want. Oh, you know, I want Canadian solar. You know, I want Canadian solar. It is the best. It's made in Canada. It's, you know, you just cannot, you know, if it works in Canada, of course it's going to work everywhere else. You know, your mind's ticking around and you're just wanting to go, but doesn't matter. You know, if that's what they've decided in their head, you're not telling them it's made in Canada. You're not telling them it works in the snow. Sell them what they want.